All right, so here we are with Dallas. Wade Dallas.
Hi.
and the reason why we're here today is because Dallas tried some of our CBD products brought to you by the best CBD online. So we have the CBD tea, and then we also have the nano um, oral spray. So first off, before we get into the products, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and then also a little bit about your healthy lifestyle.
All right. So my name is Dallas. I'm 23. I'm a model, and I live out here in the Bay Area. A little bit about my health background. I've been vegan for about 7 years, and the reason why I started that journey was because I am very passionate about being clean, being fit, living a long life. Plants and natural health has always been something I've been passionate about. I've always wanted to be a healer in any kind of way, and it all starts with yourself. So that's why I went on my vegan journey.
Awesome, awesome. And what led you to, I guess, when did you first start being a vegan?
Yeah, so it was 7 years ago. When I started realizing that my body was reacting to processed foods and meats in a bad way, I decided to cut it out and change it. I didn't know where to start, so I started small. Like I would cut out meat, and red meats, and pork, and then it went to chicken, and then from chicken it went to fish and eggs and dairy. And so then, I realized that vegan and being plant-based was the most optimal for my body.
Awesome, awesome. Good, good. And so, how did you first hear about CBD? What was that like?
Yeah, so the first time I've ever heard about CBD, I would have to say it was also about 7 to 8 years ago, when I was really getting into health and wellness, and I was always watching things like Dr. Sebi, learning as much as I can about the vegan and plant-based diet, learning about herbalism, and so I was always interested in the plant. And from there, I heard so much stuff about CBD just because my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and so she would use medical marijuana to ease her pain. And from there, I've discovered what went into the whole relieving of pain management, and so I've always been interested in it.
All right, awesome, awesome. So in front of you, we have two products that you tried out. We have the passion fruit loose leaf tea, and then also the nano spray. So let's talk about the tea first. So what was that like for you? First off, it's loose leaf, and you're familiar with that.
Yes.
But what was that like for you? What was your
Um,
first cup of the passion fruit tea
Yeah.
like?
First of all, this passion tea is so good. The flavor, it just all tastes very natural. It doesn't taste like it has any harsh chemicals. And that's honestly why I like loose teas, just because when you use bag teas, there's a lot of dyes and artificial flavors that are in the tea bags. So with this, I just felt the quality of it. It tastes really good, and it works instantly after one cup. I have a lot of problems sleeping at night, so just having some of the CBD tea at night before bed, it really helps me.
Awesome, awesome. And I see that is your bag. It is open. And
Yes,
you're
it's open and
still have
it's
a little bit more
halfway
to go. All right, cool, cool. So that's the tea. Now let's talk about the nano spray. So the nano spray that is in your left hand,
Yeah.
that spray is something that is very unique to our line. It is not just a regular oil tincture. It is something that actually allows for maximum absorption. It's water soluble. But tell me what that was like for you, and how does that compare to other CBD oils that you've actually tried?
Yeah, I think the first thing that I noticed about the tincture was how it didn't have a bad taste to it. With a lot of the CBD tinctures I've tried, it just tastes very oily, because it's oil based usually, and I don't know, the taste of it just is it's really bad. But this tasted like peppermint, so it tasted kind of like I was putting a fresh breath mint in my mouth. And then I noticed it because I was getting headaches a lot a couple weeks back. So when I tried this, it instantly would help ease the migraines I was having, just off 8 spritz, under my tongue. So
Awesome. And we know you have a very busy lifestyle. You're always traveling, you're moving around,
Right.
you model, and your schedule is not regular. So sometimes you
No, it's
wake
very
up early,
flexible.
and then
Yes.
you sometimes go to bed late.
Yes.
And so now, how has that helped you, like with your overall routine? Like,
Yeah, because burnout is very real when you're just always on the go, and you don't know when you're gonna wake up or go to bed. Every day is different, and so I feel like this kind of like kept my body in equilibrium throughout the busy weeks that I have. It definitely was giving my body I'm always wired. Just because I'm always on the go, my body's naturally trained that way. So when I take this in the morning before I start my day, and before I go to bed, I noticed that my muscles, I felt less tense, and that's something that I want to feel more often. So using this every day has been a highlight to my routine.
all right, awesome. Well, we appreciate you doing this little mini interview and your testimonial on the products. Before we go ahead and stop this video, before we go ahead and shout you out, do you have a message to anybody out there who is thinking about doing CBD? Maybe they're a little skeptical because they equate it with THC or marijuana. What would you say to someone who is considering doing something to help with their anxiety, their pain, maybe their stress levels? Why should they give CBD a try? In particular, these products.
Yeah, so I just want to start off by saying that CBD is not the psychoactive chemical that runs into the marijuana plant, so you don't have to worry about getting high. Our bodies naturally produce cannabinoids anyways, and so just adding them, you can't overdose on this stuff. It can only lead to long-term health benefits, and if you suffer through anxiety or depression or just fatigue a lot like me, I don't see why not giving it a chance, because CBD also gives you a burst in energy as well. And this brand has been the best brand that I've tried so far, because from the taste, the quality of the ingredients, they have so much information on their website. I say give it a chance.
All right, awesome. All right, so before we go ahead and break, tell us where people can find you on social media. How can they follow your modeling career? Where can they see some of the cool places you've shot at? What's your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is Dallys, that's Dallys, .I on Instagram, and that's usually the only social media platform that I use, so check me out.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, and you have a great one. Take care.
Thank you.